baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Angels amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox, 8-7. Fred McGriff added 3 RBIs to his total as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners, 5-4. The Rangers broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 7-4. The Orioles brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they pummeled the Yankees 9-0.
Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. Oakland find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Sonny Gray be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's a very solid starting pitcher, and I'm sure most people know that by now. If you're a manager or a fan or even a teammate, I think you're very confident knowing he's taking the mound for you. If he does his thing, he's going to put together a really nice start out there.
So stepping in is Tony Gwynn. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Juan Pierre is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Gwynn aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Coming down in buckets cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Batting third.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Ray ready with the 0-1. Right side, but it's well fouled. Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Marcus Semien is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing third base.
At the plate now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. There's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Gray sets. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Detroit is out in front, 1-0. Carlos Carrasco gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding in is number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball is swung on and missed. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for route number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Rutschman corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ball 1.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two and 1.
Oh, that's just out.
Swung on and hit to second. Flores has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's had some success, 5 for 11. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into the groove out there.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Something to flip at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 and 2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2. Now a swing and a miss as Giambi set down on strikes, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3 and 2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
First pitch of the AB now. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Pierre is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. From the stretch. Little chopper back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Adley Rutschman digging in now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that one yanked just foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next up for Detroit, Tony Gwynn. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan Pierre.
Next, it'll be Juan Pierre. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's
The Athletics due to hit here in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Ricky Henderson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 0-1 pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's 1 gone.
Batting 8,
So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. So one out and nobody aboard. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting nothing. The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Striding in for Oakland, Barry Larkin looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First delivery to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Number 19.
So now to the plate, number 19. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Larkin at second with 2 down. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in once again is Wade Boggs. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. Not every day that we see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Ernie Banks. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a swinging bunt.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. Tigers lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next,
now at the plate, here is Jason Giambi. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 1-1. Second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hit back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Up next to the Tigers, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Next to stand in is Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Larkin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Up next, Tony Gwynn. A hit in 2 tries so far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next for the Tigers, Juan Pierre. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Flores over at second. Gwynn on at first with 2 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Whitey Ford, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 16, Whitey Ford.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers are out in front, 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That'll bring up Harold Baines. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson, and it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Reggie carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air out to center field. Pierre is there now, and he has it, two gone.
The left fielder, number 24.
Now at the plate is Ricky Henderson. First pitch on the way, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away. It's strike one.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Pierre has it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Ernie Banks. First pitch on its way.
No,
and
that
misses, ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Banks, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Jason Hayward.
So next to bat will be Jason Hayward. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
No, that's low.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Got it.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Nope. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead it 3-0. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Larkin.
Next up for the A's, Barry Larkin. And now the first pitch. Soft liner towards short. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now back, number 19.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 19. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God. Stepping up is Wilmer Flores. 2 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Wilmer Flores.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hey! Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. High in the air down the right field line. Jackson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The left fielder, number 24, Victor Reyes.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That ball's foul.
One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, Adley.
So next to hit is Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now, Ronald Acuna. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-1. Here it is. Grounded weakly to the left. And there's one down now. So now here is Marcus Semien. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 0-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Giambi is aboard. It's a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Harold Baines. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
The 0-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The right fielder, number 9.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The left fielder, number 24. Ricky.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Pierre moving for it at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. In now, Gary Carter. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Soft grounder left side. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tony Gwynn. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. High in the air out out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That'll bring up Juan Pierre. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a looper to left. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
The third baseman.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, Wade Bob. Snap throw to third. But he dives back safely. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball in the air.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
To protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Hayward. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering.
At the ball. 1-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Tigers strand a pair. Still tied 3-3. Now it'll be very lucky. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
And now the first pitch. This is taken outside for ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
box now, number 19. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Rutschman has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next.
Acuna digs in now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here's the first pitch. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's now 4-3 Oakland. Now to the plate, here is Jamer Candelario. He grounded out last time up. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now number 23, Dennis Eckersley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
In today's game with guys hitting homers at an epic rate, the closers are not off limits. Ties the game right there, taking the closer deep.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Got him swinging. chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Eckersley's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a one-run lead. Takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 49. White.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long ball.
Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Keone Kela is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the opposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. It's 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Harold Baines stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Up
Next, it'll be Reggie Jackson trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Rutschman goes to get it. Go on to first to take care of him, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Detroit wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Kenley Jansen gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Keone Kela closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
To the rim right there. Still in the time, make it get right there. Gospel juice, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got 2 in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, Kenley Jansen grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading Detroit over Oakland 5-4. The Red Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-4. The Houston Astros had 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-5. Joe Dietrich drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading the M's to the win over Kansas City 11-3. The Chicago White Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-1. The Rays launched